Hello and welcome to my last video before test day. This is the SHRM Study Sprint series. Without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so for my last little bit of prep, I've asked Chat GPT to generate some questions for me. We did 25. I got 24 out of 25 right, which is about 97%, I think. So again, I'm not taking those too seriously because how well is it actually simulating the SHRM test? Who knows? So anyway, I will take it as it is. I did look, there's a section on Mometrics. Someone took a very, very short nap. There was on Mometrics, if you look, there was a little bit of if you scroll down, there's 5 questions that are supposed to be a little bit more challenging. So I did those this morning, and what I found was that those were in the actual Mometrics exam as well. So they weren't new questions for me. I thought they were maybe going to be new. They weren't, but it was good to revisit them and to see that that was supposed to be a tough question. Some of them were tougher than others, but yeah, it's just good to know what's considered tough and what's not. I thought I would share 5 of the Chat GPT questions with you for old time's sake, but before I do, I'm going to go over how to prepare for test day, what to bring. Obviously, self-care and eating a nourishing breakfast is good. Bringing water, I don't think you could bring it into the test, but you could have it in your locker. They provide something to write on and something to write with, so you don't have to worry about that. But you do need to make sure that you have a valid photo ID that is signed. They provide extensive information on what will be acceptable and what will not. So make sure that if you had a name change, like you got married, make sure your photo ID matches what you signed up the test with. And then make sure that it's unexpired, it has a photo, and it's signed, and it's, like a driver's license or a passport would work, for example. Arrive early. I'm going to do my best to work around my daughter's first nap and arrive as early as I can. 30 minutes is probably good, but if you can, it's even better to do a little, like a previous day, go and drive there and then come back and see how long it takes and all of that stuff. I may end up trying to do that today after her next nap. We'll see how that goes. Just to see what's the parking situation, what's the drive like, and stuff like that. Now, my test center is about 45 minutes away, so I am going to listen to my favorite music and just kind of get zen. So anyway, there's security protocols, jewelry. Make sure you don't have anything more than just a wedding band or engagement ring. Eyeglasses, they're going to probably inspect because they have AI glasses now. In fact, I have a pair of AI glasses. So they want to make sure there's no recording devices and stuff. This clip here that I normally wear, probably not the best idea. I'll probably just do a ponytail or something because they may want to inspect that, and I don't feel like having my hair down. Anyway, so there's things like that to consider. Be comfortable, maybe wear layers in case it's cold in there, and go to the bathroom before. All those kinds of things will help. So I'm going to do my best to go into the test day with confidence and just know that I did all the preparing that I can, and we'll see if it was enough, but just, maybe have some celebration when I'm done, just that I took the test. Maybe I'll go, my husband and I will order in or something like that. That could be nice way to celebrate. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into some questions that Chat GPT generated. Again, disclaimer, they may not be indicative of what these SHRM exams are, but everything is good practice, right? So here it is. Question 1. An HR manager notices a decline in engagement survey scores related to growth and development. The organization has limited budget flexibility but wants to respond meaningfully. Which of the following is the best first step? A. Launch a formal mentorship program using current leaders and employees. B. Request a larger training budget from senior leadership. C. Offer tuition reimbursement for external development opportunities. Or D. Encourage employees to take free online courses on their own time. So the answer is A. This is cost-effective, demonstrates organizational commitment to development, and directly supports engagement by leveraging internal talent. Question 2. A high-performing employee has started missing deadlines and seems disengaged during meetings. Their manager is unsure what changed and asked HR for advice. What should HR recommend the manager do first? A. Start documenting performance issues in case disciplinary action is needed. B. Schedule a one-on-one meeting to check in and listen without judgment. C. Refer the employee to the Employee Assistance Program. Or D. Temporarily reassign the employee's duties to reduce their workload. And the answer is B. This aligns with best practices in employee engagement and early intervention. SHRM emphasizes the importance of a supportive, empathetic approach before jumping into formal processes like documentation or referrals. Question 3. A company is launching a new parental leave policy. The HR team wants to ensure the policy rollout supports inclusion, boosts retention, and complies with relevant laws. Which of the following would be the best first step? A. Send the policy out by email with a summary of changes. B. Benchmark the new policy against industry peers. C. Review the policy for FMLA and ADA compliance. Or D. Hold focus groups with employees to gather feedback on needs and values. The answer is D. This lets HR practice strategic listening, which is a key part of inclusive HR strategy and employee engagement. This allows you to ensure the policy you create is both inclusive and compliant. Question 4. An HR manager is designing an internal leadership development program to prepare high-potential employees for future management roles. Which of the following best supports long-term organizational success? A. Use existing top performers as mentors and instructors. B. Focus training on current job functions and responsibilities. C. Build the program around competencies in the company's strategic plan. Or D. Offer the program only to employees with at least 5 years of tenure. And the answer is C. When leadership development programs are tied directly to future business goals, they help ensure the pipeline of future leaders is equipped to drive the company forward, not just maintain the status quo. And the last question I'll share today, question 5. A company is expanding globally and opening a new branch in a country with high uncertainty avoidance and a strong collectivist culture, according to Hofstede's dimensions. Which HR initiative would be most effective for ensuring a successful transition? A. Implementing a flexible, individual-based performance incentive system. B. Launching a mentorship program that emphasizes team-based onboarding and support. C. Encouraging risk-taking and autonomous decision-making in new hires. Or D. Replacing structured training programs with self-guided learning portals. And the answer is B. High uncertainty avoidance cultures prefer structure, clear rules, and guided processes to reduce ambiguity. Collectivist cultures value group harmony, collaboration, and relationships over individual achievement. A mentorship program with team-based support addresses both. Okay, so that was a little taste of some of the questions that Chat GPT can generate. Feel free to use that as a tool if it's helpful to you. That is it for my study series. So the next video you'll see from me is going to be maybe I'll do a little vlog style of test day, and we'll see how I did and maybe some reflections after the fact. So yeah, anyway, if you're studying for the SHRM exam, best of luck to you on test day. I know you can do it. I know I can do it. Let's go get it done. All right. Happy studying and good luck on your test. Bye.